What's going on with Sui? Well, there's a couple of interesting developments that we're going to talk about. Like Solana, it has invested in hardware through the SuiPlay. I've had a lot of fun playing Society and earning an airdrop, but is it all just games? No, absolutely not. It's Sui season. Sweezen? I don't know. Something's happening, and I'm here to tell you about it. So, if you've forgotten about Aptos, fair enough. I mean, even Mo Shake's forgotten about Aptos and cheated his airdrop. I mean, that was a good airdrop back in the day, but the fact is, Aptos got wrecked. The other blockchain that uses the Move smart contract, Sui, is also launched by ex-Meta devs in 2023. So a little while ago now, but it's currently a top 30 crypto project by market cap. Aptos is a little bit closer to 100, and its market cap is around $4 billion. Now, why is that? What's going on with Sui? Well, there's a couple of interesting developments that we're going to talk about. One is the new yield-bearing stablecoin, USD Sui. There's going to be a lot of this, don't worry. So that stablecoin has just launched to an initial market cap of over $500 million, which is not bad at all. And it has an official partnership with Stripe. It's likely to keep growing. One of the reasons for that is, yes, it provides a yield, but also the reserve interest that is generated will go on buying and burning Sui tokens, which is awesome. So there's now deflationary pressure inside the Sui ecosystem, and it has its own native stablecoin. Excellent. You know, originally, this was seen as a sort of Solana killer narrative, like Monad. Remember Monad? No, me neither. Anyway, it's no longer a Solana killer narrative. It is its own blockchain with a huge market cap, trading volume of about 800 million daily. And it's finally sort of found a home for itself as a place for games and airdrops. So that's what I want to talk a little bit about today. Like Solana, it has invested in hardware through the SuiPlay device. I happen to have one of these right here, and it will run the Sui native game Society, which is awesome. I've had a lot of fun playing Society and earning an airdrop. It's currently in season 2. You can go and check that out. There are a couple of other games, Panzer Dogs and SuiPlay, which I believe, it looks really hard to say. I believe it's meant to rhyme with whiplash, like SuiPlay, but I don't have confirmation on that. Anyway, SuiPlay is going to do an airdrop. We've written a guide for you. It's a pretty cool game. I did the test recently. It's launching very soon. There's going to be NFTs, tokens, and a fun game to play, which is awesome. Also, very credibly, the EVE Online game, which is huge, is building a game on Sui, if you're into that. So that's pretty cool. But is it all just games? No, absolutely not. There is a new airdrop to farm. We've just written a guide for you. And following the nautical theme, the joke here is that Tide will bring a tsunami of capital and liquidity to Sui. So what Tide does is it will sort of act as a funding mechanism for projects, whereby a user would be able to turn their Sui token position into a supporter pass NFT to fund new projects. And in exchange for that supporter pass NFT, they can lend it, borrow against it, and earn not only the Sui native token rewards, but also revenue share from the products that they're funding. So you could use your supporter pass as collateral for a loan for more Sui, and then pay off that loan through the revenue and the yields. So that's pretty cool. I quite like this. Tide is looking pretty sick, and it's early. it's really early. This project only has about 3,500 Twitter followers. So here is the alpha. Go and check out Sui. Go and check out Tide. Play some games if you're into that. You don't necessarily have to buy a SuiPlay device. I've got one because, like the Solana Seeker, you get a soulbound NFT when you buy one that I believe will give you more airdrops in the future. But of course, you'd have to invest the initial sum into that. And if you go on crypto Twitter, not everybody is happy with their SuiPlay. I like mine. I've used it just fine, no problems. But anyway, Sui is a blockchain that is unlikely to go anywhere. And in fact, it is kind of finding its feet. Now, I've seen some blockchains like this before. Near Protocol comes to mind, and you think, hey, maybe they're just never going to go anywhere. Avalanche is similar. But Sui is a new layer one that can compete with Solana in terms of its transactions per second, right? Which is big. So it could power AI agents, DePIN, and other new narratives. And I just think it's cool that you can go and experiment within the Sui ecosystem, earn yourself some airdrops, try out some new projects, and ultimately have some fun doing something that's a little bit different to Ethereum or Solana. So we're bullish on Sui, even if the price action sucks right now. But, maybe look at it this way. You can pick some up for a discount. Go and stake some. People that staked Sui got some great airdrops historically. I think it's pretty cool. So that's the alpha. Check it out. Let me know what you think and enjoy this season. See you soon.